Hey everyone, happy Friday. Lady Victoria's Cosplay here. I posted earlier that I was going to talk about my first ever Anime Central that I attended last weekend, and so here I am. I want to say, just first off, it was kind of my first ever anime con, and it was a lot of fun. There were definitely differences um, you know, between ACEN and, pretty much just the Comic Cons that I usually go to. First of all, since it was basically a 24-hour con, it felt not as fast paced, like you had to fit everything into that short amount of time that, the dealer's hall and programming is open. So, people would just, hang out for a little bit, maybe go walk around the vendor hall for a little bit, chill some more, go to panels, and it was a bit of a relaxed feeling, which I thought was kind of nice because you didn't feel the rush to just cram everything in that little amount of time. I was only able to do, Friday and Saturday due to my schedule for the weekend. I just had lots of things going on. But I mean, for when I was there, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I usually just go to Comic Cons, but it was nice because I got to see so many different cosplays that I was used to, and it was really nice because sometimes it can be you see a lot of the same stuff, but but it was nice because even though I could only maybe identify some of the like a small amount of the cosplays that I saw, they were all phenomenal. Another thing I did notice is that the there were a lot there seemed to be a lot more cosplayers. It seemed like maybe 90 to 95% or so people were dressed up in a cosplay of some kind, which is really cool because a lot of the times at Comic Cons it's a little bit smaller percentage of cosplayers. But yeah, no. So that was really nice because like I said, I just like seeing all the different cosplays and everything. Even though maybe I didn't wasn't able to identify with them, but I could you if you see something really good, you're gonna acknowledge that it's good even if you don't know what it's from or whatever. But yeah, so it was really nice because like Friday I could kind of just take my time and kind of get the feel of the con and walk around the floor by myself since a lot of my friends were being adults and had to work that day. So that was nice. So I got to do that, and then later on, I think in the evening, some of my friends joined me, and I got to hang out with them for a little while. So yeah, that was really nice. And then I did go to one panel. It was kind of about posing in cosplay. That was put on by And Sewing is Half the Battle. I actually didn't know who they were. Like I knew the name because I had saved some of their tutorials in folders on my web browser and stuff just for various things. But that was really cool to get to meet them. And actually picked up some good pointers, which was really nice. Though I couldn't stay for the whole thing because I only got to see about half of it because I then had to go run off to a free open shoot that was being held outside. Yeah, that was fun because if you don't know, it was a little bit chilly on Friday and very windy. So thankfully, they were going to cancel it in case there was rain, and it kind of been raining on and off all day. But thankfully, during that time, it wasn't raining, and so we were kind of able to find a spot for everyone to do the shooting with the different photographers there. So yeah, we were just all freezing and getting windblown. Though the good good point of the wind was it was very good if you had capes or wanted kind of like a flowy look. I already saw kind of like a preview of one of my shots from, oh gosh, I think it was Nude Carbon Studios. And like just the wind kind of just caught the hair on my wig just right and it gave it a really cool look. So there was that. But yeah, no. And then Saturday was really fun because, obviously there were I had a lot more friends there. I had a core group of couple of friends that I kind of mostly hung out with all day, and that was really nice because I actually don't get to hang out with them a whole lot. So that was really nice to spend some more time with them and kind of just go around and do that sort of thing. And let's see. And then I had actually never been over to the Hyatt, which was like the host hotel for the convention, and where they also had a lot of their panels and where a lot of people were staying if they could get a room. It's actually it's actually a place where a lot of cosplayers were kind of just go to hang out and stuff, especially since they have the quote unquote hamster tunnels that attach it to the convention center. So that was nice because kind of until later in the day when it got nicer, it wasn't the nicest. We got some more rain, and it kind of took a little while for it to warm up. But then once it did, it was nice. But yeah, so I actually went over to the hotel a couple of times, which was nice, and I got some really good shots of cosplayers and stuff because I was there with Pop Cult HQ taking a lot of photos and stuff, so that was really nice. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I know I usually kind of do like a swag, stuff that I bought show off for these videos, but I actually didn't buy anything. I mean, there were some really nice things in the dealer's hall that I liked, but I'm like, ooh, I like it, but I can't rationalize spending that much money. So yeah, I think that's one of the few times I actually haven't bought anything at a con. But yeah, so I did have a lot of fun. And it was fun because I got to see some of my friends who were on staff for at least a little bit either day. So that was fun because I know that they get super busy because they're running the thing. But yeah, no, they do a great job. And this is a con that I would go back to because it's actually the biggest anime convention in Chicago. It's really grown over the last couple of years. This was its 20th anniversary, so it's actually been around almost as long as I have, not quite. But I know some of them have been going pretty much the entire time it's been going on, so yeah. But yeah, no, like I said, this is definitely a convention that I would go back to. If you have never been, I would encourage you to go. I didn't have any anime cosplays, so I kind of, I just Friday I wore my Black Widow, and Saturday I wore Fix It Felicia. So just kind of fun, something. And there are other superhero or Disney cosplayers, so it's not, people don't get if you're not wearing an anime cosplay, at least that I experienced. They have organized photo shoots for the convention, so they had Disney, they had Marvel, they had DC, and all kinds of stuff, and so many other photo shoots, which actually a lot of them did get moved inside because of the kind of not so great weather that we were having. But yeah, so like I said, it's a great con. All the photo shoots that are free, so you can get some nice photos of your costume or with other characters that you're kind of cosplaying in the same thing with. So yeah, but yeah, I would highly encourage you to go next year if you had the chance. And if you have been going, keep going because it's a lot of fun. Hopefully next time I might be able to, kind of be there outside the quote unquote normal con hours, and experience kind of what that is like. Hopefully my schedule might be a little different next year. Um, but yeah, so yeah, that was my experience at ACEN, and I would say it's basically very very positive. And as you can see, I am wearing a Wonder Woman shirt. Amazon Gym. The Wonder Woman movie comes out next weekend. I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to go see it because we need to prove to the studios that we can have a superhero movie led by a woman and have it do really, really well. Um, I've kind of heard that the marketing for this movie hasn't been that great because they're like, we'll just see. But I'm gonna highly, highly encourage you to go see it, and because we need to prove them wrong, so that we can get more Wonder Woman movies or whatever. We can get, I keep saying this Black Widow movie. We can get any female superhero we can, because their movies need to be made, their stories need to be told just as much as the men. So please, please go see it opening weekend if you can. I know that I am going to try my very best to see it. So please do that, all right? I hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. Bye.